Olori Temitope allegedly called Ronke wannabe, scared the living daylight out of her by her, outbursts. Like, Olori Temitope happens to be the very quiet one, like among the wives in the palace. Look, to be very honest, you do know that I know that we all have our level of resentment and animosity towards these women, but no matter what happens, we all know that people are not completely bad, okay? They said Olori Temitope is one of the most understanding wives of the Ooni of Ife, and she supports Tadenikawo and Queen Naomi. And so they say she's very quiet, like she doesn't look for trouble because she is born again Christian. Now, they said when this drama unfolded between Olori Temitope and Olori Ronke, the outburst, Olori Temitope's outburst was something that was never ever imagined by anybody because she is a very quiet person. That her outburst scared the living daylight out of Olori Temitope, who in turn began to apologize. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Delaram. I bring you fresh and spicy gist from the sources still on the royals, people. How are you guys doing today? Happy New Year once again to you. May God bless each and every one of you. This year is going to be a very rewarding year for all of us. By the grace of God Almighty, God is going to see us through our various, places of difficulty. Thank you so much. If you're yet to subscribe, kindly go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And do not forget to turn on the notification bell. And give this video a thumbs up. Please set me up for recommendation, please. Thank you so much. Now, it's been alleged that Olori Temitope gave Olori Ronke heavy woto. No be small thing. They said that her outburst was unimaginable. Like nobody could ever have believed that Olori Temitope could be so, unfriendly, okay? And you know something about something about quiet people. Now, if you have a person or a friend or, your staff or something who is extremely quiet, do not ever make the mistake of, misunderstanding their, quiet nature for weakness. When you see these people who are so quiet, when they come to their place of strength, you can never turn them down. Like they don't back down. When they fight, you too finish. And this is exactly what they said happened to Olori Temitope. We are all aware of the drama that is going on in the palace. Allegedly. I use the word allegedly to let you understand that these are all alleged information. I would never come here to tell you that it's a first-hand information because I didn't see this or witness them myself. I'm a blogger. When I get a news, I bring it to you, okay? But one thing I will never do, I will not sit down to create news for you. I'm going to ensure that I try as much as I can to get you update on what we have been talking about in the last couple of months. Okay, they said that when Olori Ronke made the mistake of calling Olori Temitope's children's name, that this woman scattered everywhere, that the woman began to act as though something was wrong, like something has come over her, that you see the way they were holding her all over the place. But then again, it's important for us to remember, okay, remember that before these women got married, there was a time, allegedly as well, where Olori Ronke had noticed that Temitope was having something to do with the Ooni of Ife. Shortly after Olori Naomi had left the palace, they said that Olori Ronke had walked up to Temitope in a church, okay, right there in Ile-Ife, to go and want her to stay away from the Ooni of Ife. They said at that time, Olori Temitope had come to visit the aunts in Ile-Ife, stopped by, saw the Ooni of Ife, but didn't pass the night in the palace, went to the aunt's place to pass the night, and left the aunt's place to go to church with the aunt. It was when Olori Ronke went to meet with her in church and asked her to stay away from Kabi AC. So you see this animosity didn't just start today. It's like something that it was, for a lot of people, they're thinking that it was an impending, rage, like outburst, something that has been there for the longest of time. But then again, me as a mother, I want to think it's because, her kids' name were mentioned. You know that woman might do anything. You might say anything to a mother, but don't go for her kids, okay? For some women, don't go for her kids, don't go for her husband. Like for me, Delaram, you can do anything or say anything to me, but don't come for my kids and do not come for my husband. Hey, if you come for my husband, hey, the beef is going to be double. So a lot of women is for their kids. You do remember what happened with Blessing CEO and who was it in Nkechi Blessing or one of these their saga where one of them thought, okay, no, Fina. I think Fina mentioned her kid. I stand to be corrected. Either Fina or Nkechi Blessing. Blessing CEO went all out. We all know that Blessing CEO is somebody that is always out there, outspoken, and she says her mind. But then again, when they mentioned her kid, it was as if they added one, stuff to something that's already like fuming. So now, that is it. They say, Lori Temitope went all like gaga over this, that they could not believe that this quiet woman could do things like this. And I think this is going to serve as a lesson or deterrent to other wives who think that, being quiet is a sign of meekness. Of course, right now, they'll begin to, draw back one step at a time, knowing that she might be quiet, she might be acting as though she's not seeing what they are doing, but then that probably is her strength. If you push her to a place where you shouldn't push her, she's going to show you that she is quiet, and being quiet is not a sign of weakness. They said the Basbos was something else. Now they got to a point where Olori Ronke started begging, started begging that she could not believe what Olori Temitope was up to. Like she said that she never meant it that way. That Olori Temitope was saying, what is your problem with Naomi? What is your problem with Tadenikawo? Because all the fight is because they do not want Queen Naomi and Tadenikawo to return back into the palace. Okay, I'm going to bring you more update. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. I love you guys. Dela writes.